Both back seats offer generous legroom and premium comfort.
There are luxury SUVs. And then there's this, the 2026 Lexus LX 800, a machine so refined, so silent, and yet so powerful it feels like it shouldn't even exist in the same world as the rest. This isn't just Lexus stepping up, this is Lexus rewriting what luxury feels like. If the Mercedes GLS Maybach, Bentley Bentayga, or even Range Rover SV are the loud guests at the party, the LX 800 walks in wearing silence like a crown. When I first saw it, parked under a pale streetlight, the matte obsidian black paint didn't reflect light, it absorbed it. It felt like I was looking at something alive, something breathing just below the surface. The stance low, wide, calm, it didn't scream power. It radiated it. It was like watching a samurai meditate before the fight. The LX 800 doesn't try to impress you with flash, it dares you to look deeper. Let's start at the back. That tail section looks sculpted by shadows. The tail lights stretch like glowing red ribbons wrapping around its massive shoulders. There's no unnecessary chrome, no oversized lettering, just that subtle Lexus script glowing faintly. The design language here is discipline, not decoration. Even the exhaust outlets are tucked neatly, hidden like they're guarding a secret. And when you walk to the side, that's when it truly comes alive. From this angle, you feel the weight of its design, the long wheelbase, the razor-edged creases running along the body, the wheels filling the arches like they were born to sit there. There's no fat here, no vanity lines. It's all muscle and intention. Compared to the Bentley Bentayga's curvy extravagance or the Range Rover's smooth serenity, the LX 800 looks like something engineered for the next century. And then the front, oh man, the front. Lexus has finally mastered its signature spindle grille. No more oversized chrome mouths. Instead, it's a sharp, sculpted shield finished in satin graphite, framed by microblade LED headlights that slice through darkness like lightsabers. The overall expression, pure control. It's a face that says, I don't compete, I dominate. Now slide to the interior, because this is where Lexus truly earns its name. Opening the door feels like unlocking a vault of serenity. The cabin doesn't try to overwhelm you with screens or flashing graphics. Instead, it breathes. Every inch is covered in organic matte leather, carbon silk weave trim, and soft-touch suede. There's a subtle fragrance that reminds you this isn't plastic luxury, it's handcrafted soul. You get dual floating OLED displays, but they don't steal attention. They blend into the environment like instruments in an orchestra, present, precise, but never intrusive. The tactile feedback on the buttons, it's like the click of a camera shutter, satisfying and purposeful. Even the ambient lighting feels alive. It shifts tone based on your mood and drive mode, glacier blue for eco, warm amber for comfort, and deep crimson for sport. And while most SUVs in this class scream their wealth through tech excess, Lexus speaks through experience. The Mark Levinson 3D sound system doesn't just play music, it feels like you're inside the song. The bass rolls gently through the cabin like waves. Silence, when it happens, is complete. You don't just sit inside the LX 800, you dissolve into it. But let's talk about what really makes this thing a monster, the engine. Under that sculpted hood lies a twin-turbocharged 4.4 L V8 hybrid pushing out 720 horsepower. Yeah, you heard that right. It's faster than you expect, much faster. The 0-60 sprint, just under 4 seconds. For something that weighs more than 2 tons, that's borderline witchcraft. Hit the accelerator and you don't get a roar, you get a surge. It's instant, smooth, and eerily quiet. The electric motors fill in the gaps like invisible hands pushing you forward. It doesn't lunge, it glides into speed, like a jet taking off without turbulence. That's where Lexus shows true genius. It's not about brute force, it's about harmony. Now the suspension, this is something else entirely. Adaptive, predictive, and self-aware. It scans the road ahead and adjusts before you even notice a bump. You can literally go from silky comfort to track-ready precision with a twist of the drive dial. On the highway, it's like floating. On curves, it shrinks around you, defying its size. Compared to a Range Rover SV or GLS 600, the LX 800 feels more alive, more connected, more intentional. And off-road, don't even question it. Switch to terrain mode and the Lexus transforms. The air suspension rises, the torque vectoring reconfigures, and within seconds this luxury sculpture turns into a mountain conqueror. Gravel, sand, mud, the system doesn't hesitate. It doesn't react, it predicts. You feel like it's reading the earth beneath you, whispering back reassurance. I've got this. Inside, the silence is unnerving in the best way possible. Even at 130 km/h, the outside world fades into a muted hum. The glass is acoustic, the insulation near perfect. But what's special isn't the quiet, it's the peace. You feel detached, yet fully aware. It's not isolation, it's focus. The steering feels like silk over steel, light at low speeds, beautifully weighted at high ones. The brakes are poetry in motion, firm, linear, never abrupt. And when you cruise through a dark city street, that soft interior glow makes the entire experience cinematic. It's as if Lexus decided driving should be therapy, not tension. Then we get to the price. It's expected to start around $135,000, pushing close to $170,000 for the fully loaded trim. Yes, that's a serious figure. But think of what you're getting: performance that rivals a BMW Alpina XB7, craftsmanship that competes with Bentley, and reliability that only Lexus can promise. You're not buying an SUV, you're buying peace, power, and precision wrapped in one beautifully silent package. And here's something deeper. The LX 800 isn't chasing anyone. It's not trying to outshine the Europeans or mimic their playbook. It's doing what Lexus has always done best, perfecting serenity. It's for those who don't need to prove success. They live it quietly. When you step out and look back, that matte black body glows differently under each light, sometimes soft, sometimes sharp, always mesmerizing. It's not just a design, it's an emotion. Even hours later, you'll still think about how it felt behind the wheel. Calm, centered, untouchable. The 2026 Lexus LX 800 doesn't just move you through the world, it changes how you feel within it. In an age of overcompensation, this car proves that true strength whispers. And that, right there, is its superpower. So, what's the verdict? This isn't just Lexus at its best, it's Lexus redefining what best even means. The LX 800 is not for those who want attention, it's for those who command it effortlessly. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of ultimate luxury and precision, hit that like button, subscribe to Motor Verdict Meter, and join our growing family of auto enthusiasts who know the future of driving isn't loud. It's Lexus quiet.